Interesting. Not on my end. That's a weird one. That's not on my end.
Oh, yeah, wow. Super cool.
Known anti-vegan activist Neff is turning over a new leaf and now saving the quails.
Not on my end, by the way. I think that was Twitch's side. Anyway, I was responding to the people that were spamming it's a waste of food. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, yeah, wow.
This is the size of a quail egg.
Cheers, mate, best streamer in the biz.
A quail egg is the size of a quarter. Are you kidding me? I hate to shatter your perception of streamers, but basically every other streamer makes blind orders to food delivery apps for everybody in the house and has a bag of food dropped off daily that half of it's consumed. Me potentially wasting a dozen quail eggs is not your fucking issue. Anywho, I'm going to be trying to do this. I'm going to try and hatch a quail. And when the quail is hatched, I'm going to drive him down to Alveus, which I think will be really fun. So that is going to be something that's happening on the stream when I get back. And hopefully, we can create a little quail. Are those eggs even fertilized?
Oh, yeah, wow.
Well, apparently because of the way that they source quail eggs, it's more likely for one of them to be fertilized than it is a chicken egg. I don't know the fucking science, guys. I'm going to try and hatch a goddamn quail, okay?
Quails are such weird and elegant birds. Just make sure you take care of the quail.
I will take care.
Remington Thunderknife.
Remington Thunderknife? Now that's a good name. The Tale of Sir Remington Thunderknife. Am I going to eat the quail? No, I am not going to eat the quail. I'm going to raise the quail and drop him off at Alveus as part of a fundraising effort. Okay. Vlog the drive down? Yes. Does Maya want a quail to look after? Guys, I already pitched this to her. What are you even paying attention to my story?
Oh, yeah, wow. That's very cool.
I thought it would be a fun fundraiser. Remington Thunderknife, the quail. You know what? You guys always say you want unique and new content. You don't. You don't want that shit. You don't want me to spread my wings and become the quail man that I was born to be. Suppressing my creativity.
Oh, yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Madman. Macting. Thank you. Do quails fly? These are things that we will find out. These are all things that we will discover. Jack Burton BT, thank you so much.
Jack Burton gifted a tier 1 sub to Tony.
The egg store.
HQ.
The eggs stored from 0 days to 20 days at 75
Johnson
degrees averaged an 87%
ballsy. I don't
of hatchability.
What's the biggest blood price of streaming? LSF, hate watchers, time, stalkers, brain rot? Also, the potato episode was wild.
Raise the quail and then eat it as revenge against Ostenox.
Oh, yeah, wow.
No, we will not.
Cool.
We will not eat the quail.
For you to become a quail daddy.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very
Worst
cool.
part of
Remember
streaming?
Quail Man from the show Doug?
It's hard to quantify which part is the worst. I think all of those things kind of compile. I think
Oh yeah, wow, that's
definitely
very cool.
you pay a net price. And some days it's worse than other. But sometimes you feel insane anxiety. That's what I always feel. Sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I'm having anxiety. Fuck. Shit.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Hogan Long gifted a tier 1 sub to Quail Eggs. They have given 36 gift subs.
Hell
on the
yeah,
channel.
Quail Eggs is
Oh
in.
yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Yarma told Will to keep making good content.
Yep.
Are you really going to deny Yarma's dying request like that, Chatters?
True. Someone just asked about the Dark and Darker playtest, the next one. When is the next Dark and
Oh
Darker
yeah, wow, that's very
playtest?
cool.
Just
Is it
got
soon?
here, Will. What's with all this quail talk?
It's an upcoming stream.
I'm a
Don't even
star.
worry your pretty little
I'm
heads about
ballsy.
it.
I don't take
I'm just
shit
gonna do
from
it.
anyone.
Will just wants a quail of his own.
That's goddamn right. This is a quail stream now. It's all quail from here. I need to quail my thirst. Resident Evil 4 demo potentially. I'll see how I feel. Bro, I am being held hostage by this shitty Russian game. I just want to be a wizard. Talk about Dark and Darker. You gonna stream Diablo 4? When does Diablo 4 come out? Be the wizard. June.
I'm a star.
Beta on Friday?
I don't take no
What?
Is watching a quail hatch as much fun as watching paint dry?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Oh yeah, wow, that's
If
very
you don't
cool.
think that
My
the
dad is so
quail
lucky to have
hatching
you.
stream will go absolutely
wow, that's very
insane,
cool.
you fundamentally don't
Have you
understand
ever been to
content.
Pride in West Hollywood before?
What were
If so,
3 of the
would you
biggest
recommend it?
streams
Oh, yeah,
this
wow,
year?
that's very cool.
Digging a hole,
Let's unite.
putting rubber bands on a watermelon. Like, if you don't think that me hatching a quail will go absolutely buck-wild, don't ever consider being a streamer because you just don't get it.
Oh yeah, wow.
What
that's
was
very
that question
cool.
about Los
Sweet
Angeles?
Another one, dude.
Hey,
Oh,
have you
yeah,
ever been to
wow,
Pride
that's
in
very
West
cool.
Hollywood before?
Can we
If you
name
would
Vice
recommend it?
President Dan Quayle?
I mean, if you're into gay stuff, yeah. If you're ready to get gay, for sure. Which I assume if you're going to Pride. But yeah, it's like one of the best prides in the world. It's nuts. It's absolutely wild. Will Farley eat it? No, he doesn't have the jaw power. What were the last 2 movie nights? Oh my God. I don't know. We have a letterbox for that. Goodwill Hunting and something else. And Shrek. Backup if it fails. No. Guys.
Oh yeah, wow.
Listen.
That's very cool.
I'm going to
When
tell you,
Pride
we're
will
not
be allowed
buying a
to tell
quail.
me I'll be woke forever.
We're hatching a quail with a supermarket egg.
Nominate Willard Nefferson for Legacy Streamer Award Neff Whammy.
Have you seen Harold and Maude? I have not. I have not. There are so many quail-related questions. Should have never said what I was going to do.
Oh yeah,
King Kate,
wow,
thank
that's
you.
very cool.
Woo can't wait for you to be a quail daddy.
Thank you. I heard the Jets traded Aaron Rodgers for a quail. That does, I mean, what do you want me to do here? I mean, that's just outright trolling. It doesn't even make sense. doesn't even make sense. Paying $60 million for a quail is deaf. A Jets move. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
Oh yeah, wow.
Non-stop Otter Pop. Thank you so
should
much.
Wear the Quail Man costume from Doug.
I should. If we hatch a quail. Wanted to share this.
I'm a stud.
Farewell,
I'm
Mr.
bossy.
Bunting.
I don't take no shit from anyone.
That's some quality content right there.
Quality. So this is based on Goodwill Hunting. Wait, this is Dead Poet Society.
Sit down! As you all
This isn't
know,
Goodwill Hunting.
Mr. Bunting will no longer be teaching here at Windermere. His unorthodox methods have done enough
Hey,
damage.
this is a reference to Dead Poet Society.
As your principal, I will be taking over this class until the end of the year. Mr. Dalton, would you please tell me where you left off in the Critchard textbook?
Is this TOS? Why would someone ask that? Is there actually TOS? Oh, no, it's not TOS.
We kind of skipped around a bit.
Fine. Then we will start from the beginning. Mr.
Excuse me. I came to collect my personals. Should I come back after class?
Get them now, Mr. Bunting.
Mr. Bunting.
Mr. Kellogg, continue. Please read from page 1.
We ripped out all the pages, sir.
And turned them into hats.
Well then, you can borrow mine. Now read.
Poetry should not be fun. It should be oppressive and the reader should hate it. Poems are from 100 years ago. They were written by a bunch of dead men to punish children. The arts in general are for women and homosexuals. When you read a poem, you should never feel emotion. In summary, poems stink.
Mr. Bunting, we didn't want you to get fired. They made us sign that paper.
Sit down, Mr. Dalton.
It's okay, Thomas. It's okay.
Leave Mr. Bunting right now.
Farewell, Mr. Bunting.
I sing my song for all to hear.
Sit down this instant.
I sing my song for all to hear.
I will have you both expelled if you do not sit down immediately. Mr. Bunting,
I sing my song for all to hear.
I sing my song for all to hear.
I sing my song.
I'm gonna take off.
Take
You
off.
have my email and everything, right? Go Windermere.
Hell yeah. Great sketch. Farewell, Mr. Bunting. Not Goodwill Hunting, a reference to Dead Poet Society, another great film, but close enough. So his head game really is crazy. True. This is such a good short. No, stop. Stop. What are you doing, Corinne? No. No. This is fake. 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 This has to be fake. Are you f***ing with me, No Run? No Rain? God, I even said your name wrong. I swear to God if you're f***ing with me. I swear to God, No Rain, I will demod you. You are gone if this is fake. I will you as a mod in a video game, not in real life. Did you actually just do that? Oh, you're demodded. Are you crazy? Why would you do that? I trusted you. There is one thing I care about, and it's the New York Jets. It's the one thing I care about. Did you see how excited I was? Go to MetLife Arena and piss on the turf, okay?
Oh yeah,
That is
wow,
the
that's very
equivalent
cool.
of taking a... Thank you, Zach.
Pause chant.
No, stop. Stop. What are you doing, No Rain? Trolled by one of my own mods. Trolled by one of my own mods. Feels Bedman. Feels Badman.
That's very cool.
Are you concerned that Rodgers swerves the Jets?
No, I'm not. Not at this point. I mean, tomorrow I might be an absolutely broken man. If after
that's very cool.
Pat McAfee,
Cardio before weights or after?
he has announced that he's retiring, I will be on a live watch. I will be huddled in a ball somewhere, trying to figure out how to fit my toaster in my standing shower.
Gioforio gifted a tier 1 sub to Hassan Dealer. They have given 156 gift subs in the channel.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Limbo Trace, Bog 13 man, thank you.
Wow, that's very cool.
Act like you've been there before, son. Well, you know, the funny thing is, as a Jets fan, I haven't been there before.
That's very cool.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, wow, that's
Sorry, I don't know what came over me.
23.
Thank you for the 23 months. Using my last prime on you over Hassan, I think he'll be okay financially, but I appreciate you. Not sure if Rodgers is retiring. He gave the Jets a shopping list of free agents. Yes, we've already spoken about this. If you want football talk, please come in the first 20 minutes of stream. I try not to carry the football talk too deep because I tend to go very long on football.
Rodgers. They have given 2 gift subs in the channel.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Did you just gift a sub to Aaron Rodgers?
Hey there, buds. Some people claim that there's a...
The wiggle that killed Tarkov. Did anything kill Tarkov? The wiggle that killed Tarkov.
That's very cool.
Don't people just actually cheat in that game? I don't think it's a wiggle that killed Tarkov. I'm pretty sure just the people outright cheating killed Tarkov. This is a 40-minute video. I'll give it 10 seconds.
A cheater in every single lobby, and others declare they've never been killed by a cheater. The truth is most likely somewhere in the middle. But how can you know? If the game developer knew...
How can you know? Bro, they literally shoot you through walls and vacuum loot the map. What is he talking about?
They'd ban them. And if a game doesn't have a replay system, which Escape from Tarkov does
20 minutes is all I need.
How
Listen,
does a
Peanut,
player-
I trust. I'll watch 10 minutes of this. We'll see.
know how bad it is. So I came up with a plan to answer...
I mean, it's terrible. You can use the eye test. I'm answering all this guy's questions, and I'm not even a big Tarkov player.
Question once and for all. The plan. Number 1, we will find a cheater. This should not be difficult. This is Escape from Tarkov we're talking about here. Number 2.
No, bro. You'd be surprised. What? No, I wouldn't be surprised. Because I've played labs before and been shot through a fucking wall. I've had an entire team of 5 get wiped in 10 seconds. Over and over again by a player named Thanks for Your Loot. I literally have firsthand experience.
Cheater, and we will observe their gameplay using their ESP. Number 3,
We will find the cheater overlord and we will destroy them.
whoa, easy Tiger. Got a little overzealous there. Number 3, we
Skill
will
issue.
figure out how many cheaters there are in every Tarkov raid using the cheater's ESP knowledge. Let's go do it. Before we get into the footage, I want to throw this disclaimer in here. And I'm not being hyperbolic when I say that
You would be
if you watch
surprised
this
because even the not auto gunners are also cheating. Interesting.
Oh, yeah.
it will
Mauled
change
by
the
a
way we
cougar,
look at
thank you.
first-person shooters, especially games like Escape from Tarkov, forever. If you enjoy playing Escape from Tarkov and you're having a great time, keep playing the game. And it may not be a bad idea just to not watch this video. But if you're frustrated with the
stud.
cheating situation,
Damn, he's literally saying this game is...
From anyone.
The Cardinals will give you Kyler Murray.
No, they won't. What the hell are you talking about?
Oh yeah, wow.
You're talking
that's
that
very cool.
crazy shit. But
Oh yeah, wow. that's
I'm not
very
gonna lie, I
cool.
wouldn't take
Much
Kyler.
love.
I would take Aaron Rodgers over Kyler Murray. Now I'd take Lamar Jackson over Aaron Rodgers, but I don't put much stock in Kyler Murray if I'm being honest.
and you want to know how bad it is, this is the video for you. The game developers are most likely going to copyright strike and try to take down this video. If that occurs, I have a video ready to go. It doesn't contain any game footage.
This man is literally saying you won't last 5 minutes watching this video. If you play Tarkov
that's very
and you
cool.
watch this video, you'll never play it again. I feel like people are going to still play it. Like, we already know there's a cheating problem. Maybe it is so effervescent that I have no idea. Maybe, you know, they're using child labor to power their aim hacks or something like that. I don't know. We'll find out.
And I will put it up immediately. And if this video is still up on YouTube, you can try to make a copy of it and download it. I'm not going to go into details there. I'm sure you know how to use Google. Now back to the video. Step 1, we need to find a cheater. This was not hard.
10 seconds.
Just look at these metrics. There are over 1,000 people online right now in this Discord. And you don't even need to be in the Discord to get the cheats. They
What
have
a
sales.
shame.
And check out this. In early February, they had 4,000 concurrent users connecting to the servers at one time.
Jesus
And this
Christ.
is just one cheat developer of many. And while there are plenty of cheaters in these Discords, I need to find someone that I actually trust. Do you remember Evoker? He was the cheater I interviewed and shadowed in my video, Messy Truth about...
The funny thing is, Tarkov is still an unfinished game, too. Like, 8 years later or whatever. We still don't have a released game.
hacking in video games. He has some pretty fancy cheats that would be very useful to collect the information I needed. And even though I vowed to keep him anonymous, he knew that the cheat devs could figure out if he was the one who leaked the footage. Evoker was more worried about getting caught by the cheat developer than the game developer.
Oh yeah, wow,
Let
that's
that
very
sink
cool.
in. The cheat
Appreciate every
developers
laugh
are
you've given
more
us.
careful
Thank you
and
so much.
restrictive with their software than the game developer. Evoker was out. So I took matters into my own hands and installed some cheats. And 5 minutes later, I was a real hacker.
Wow.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. This guy's good.
That was easy. But before we go on this cheater catching rampage, we need to set some ground rules. Number 1, fresh account. I'm not playing on my main account. Number 2, no killing PMCs, even if I think they're cheating. Number 3, no transferring of loot, no boosting, and no playing with anyone else.
Oh yeah,
and number
wow,
4,
that's very
after a
cool.
few days
Neff
of testing,
Neff
reset the
Fisto, Neff
account.
on main.
So this is the start
Okay, he's the Mahatma Gandhi of cheating. Got it.
of a normal match in Escape from
Thank you.
Tarkov. It's a night raid, so it's harder to spot players unless you flip on ESP. You can see
Oh
the player's
my
level,
God.
kill to death ratio, their distance, what gun they have out, how much ammo they have, their hitbox or skeleton, everything with this cheat. And this isn't even a really good one. In addition to that,
What?
you have radar down in the bottom right.
Oh my God.
Shows everything, including the AI bots. This is going to be really nice when we're seeing if another player is tracking us through walls, because you can see what direction they're looking with the little arrows. I witnessed a player with a high KD drop someone on the way in. I plan to creep up and just see what he does. And while I creep up, this other player surprises me. Yes, even with ESP and radar, you can still get surprised. I follow my rule and let the PMC kill me. I can't tell you how many raids this happened in. Was the guy cheating? I have no evidence whatsoever. As far as I can tell, this was just a normal raid. In this next raid, I decided to investigate this big team fight that was going down.
Why not kill the PMCs? You're cheating. Fucking pop off, dog.
Already died. That's what that white default inventory text is. I gave them several opportunities to get spooked. I even jumped up in this tree to really test them. And nothing. A player scav rolled up, and I decided to have a little fun. And yeah, I'm using a voice
wow, that's
changer.
very
On the first day of
cool.
testing,
Well, I'm
I
on
actually
a
thought I was
tirade.
going to
I
come back
must
to
talk about it
Tarkov, and I didn't want to
publicly.
get recognized in game. More.
Is that Austin Show's way of telling me that he'd like to speak with me? Is that Austin? Is that the call of an Austin Show? Oh my God, dude. Hold on. Before I take Austin Show's call, Melina just sent me a picture.
Oh, yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Oh,
Love this stream. Keep it up, King.
This is so cool, dude. Melina went to South by Southwest and she took a very illegal picture of me on the big screen at Alamo Draft House. Holy fuck, dude. Holy fuck, man. That's cool. That's really cool. I didn't go, obviously, so I could keep streaming. I wanted to continue streaming, but that's really cool, man. That's really cool. All right, Austin Show, did you want to call in, bud? I'll call you right now.
Well, Neff, how are you?
I'm doing well, man. I just saw myself on the big screen for the first time. That was kind of cool.
Well, I'm so unbelievably proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
Are, I can't say it enough. You are so fucking talented, and it's unbelievable. I just can't even. You are the most talented person I know, and it's just a pleasure to share the stage with you anytime I do. I can't. Now, I'm not even saying, and I mean it with all. I wish I could just. I know you say so many things, you say words, and I don't want them to ever feel empty because I mean them so much when I say it to you. You're just incredible, and I know you know it, which I'm happy. You need that.
Enough buttering me up.
Yeah.
What did you need? What did you want to talk about?
Well, I'm on a tirade.
A tirade.
I am reckless right now, and I need to talk about it publicly because I'm maybe not. I mean, like, I need to know if I'm out of line because.
Oh yeah, wow.
Okay.
That's very cool.
So this, I just want to warn you that this is very public. This is about as public as it gets.
What do you mean?
I'm literally streaming.
I know. I came into the chat. I know.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure that you were fully aware.
Okay. I had a flight canceled on me yesterday.
Okay. All right.
And I am in a intense dispute with the airline.
Okay.
I need to know if I'm out of line here.
What's the dispute?
I had a flight yesterday out of Los Angeles.
Right.
That was delayed by 3 hours. No problem. It was delayed at 9:24 a.m. Okay.
Okay.
I traveled to the airport. I was like, no problem. The flight's leaving at 11. No issue. Not even worried about it. Not even complaining about it. That's something Austin Show doesn't complain about. Okay.
Right.
I get to the airport, go through the baggage claim, do the thing. Everything's great. Show up to the gate at 10:35.
Yes.
To hear an announcement that the flight is canceled.
Oh no.
This is what the company did. This is what the airline did. They canceled the flight due to air traffic control. Okay? When an airline cancels a flight due to air traffic control, they prevent the consumer, due to the laws of the Department of Transportation, they prevent the consumer from claiming compensation. So the airline is not liable for compensation when they cancel something due to air traffic control.
Yes.
When they cancel something due to air traffic control, it means air traffic control, something happened out of their control to prevent the flight from taking off. Okay.
Okay.
This is the fucked up part. The air traffic control situation, because I'm an aviation geek, they knew about 12 hours prior. Are you with me?
Wait. How did you know that?
Because at approximately 2300 Zulu, or 6 o'clock in the morning, maybe I'm messing up my time.
This man said Zulu!
At 6, no, but hear me, I'm right on this. 6 o'clock in the morning, San Francisco time. Okay? There was a ground stop in effect at San Francisco on March 13th, 2023.
Okay.
This particular flight that I was on, in the chain, flights fly all around the country all day long, right? When you're on a plane, your plane may have come from anywhere in the country, right?
Right.
It has a schedule throughout the day.
Now, is this Austin Sully toy?
Yes, I am toying with this idea.
Yes. Sorry.
So, what I'm trying to say is, this fucking thing, this motherfucker,
yes,
right? This fucking airline, there's a ground stop in San Francisco, okay?
Yes.
At 6 a.m. Okay.
Yes.
6 a.m. All right. They knew about it.
Yes.
12 hours earlier. Okay. Will?
Yes.
12 hours earlier, they informed the passengers. Okay.
Yes. What was it?
Of the ground stop. Well, okay. I'm losing track of the story because I'm a little stoned. All right.
Okay, that's fine.
So, let me get back to where were we?
Something
Okay.
Zulu. Something has taken place 12 hours prior.
So we knew about the delay. The airline knew about the delay 12 hours prior.
Okay.
And they changed that flight time. They informed us as passengers.
Yes.
That had happened 12 hours prior. They get to our departure time, and because I'm assuming their crew was past its FAA allowed work time, they didn't have a crew for the flight.
Okay.
So they couldn't fly the flight.
yeah, wow.
So you know,
blamed
gifted a
it,
tier
they
1 sub to
blamed
Zulu
it
time.
on
They have given
the
37 gift
ATC,
subs in the channel.
ATC that they knew about 12 hours prior. So instead of doing the nice thing and canceling the flight 12 hours ago, they let us keep thinking that the flight was going to go on, right?
Oh, yes.
And instead of doing that, they had an ATC delay. Technically, yes, but they knew about it for 12 hours.
Oh, so you're saying they could have let you know way ahead of time.
They could have. They absolutely could have let us know way in advance, right? Because there technically was an ATC delay because of the Department of Transportation laws. They let us know last minute, and they said because of that ground stop from 12 hours prior, right?
Yes.
That's why they canceled the flight.
So now we have all the facts. What's happening with the airline?
Well, let me tell you, I've called them.
Yeah.
And they claim that they cannot. I booked on another airline.
Yes.
Because they couldn't get me on a flight that I wanted to. Okay. They booked me. They booked me on another airline. All right.
Yes.
And I booked myself on another airline. Okay.
Yes.
And I want to be compensated for that trip.
Okay. And they're refusing.
They're refusing.
Did they compensate you for the other flight?
No.
Really?
No. Not yet. I want that too.
Well, they should compensate you for the other flight, but I don't know about the other one you booked.
Why?
Because you didn't give them a chance to reschedule you.
I did.
What did they do?
They couldn't.
They couldn't, or they were booking you on a flight you didn't want to be on?
They were booking me on a flight I couldn't be on.
What do you mean?
I couldn't make that flight. I had like another obligation, like a virtual, like a meeting I had to be at. I couldn't be on that flight.
A virtual meeting?
Yes. that I couldn't take from the plane.
Okay. Okay.
Right?
So they wouldn't have given you another flight after that?
Hold on, Cheddar Mac. That's not their fault? Yeah, it's not their fault. I agree. But they fucked up my entire reservation.
Oh, yeah, wow.
They could have
That's very
told me within
cool.
12 hours. I could have made other arrangements to get home. But they didn't tell me. They took me through the entire day.
So what levels have you gone through trying to...
I've called the airport. I have called the airport. I've called dispatch. I've called the operations center at LAX.
Yes.
I've called the corporate customer care.
Sure.
Okay. I've called the reservations line. I have
called the National Guard.
Yeah. And by the way, Will, there is something that happened to me at the lounge of the airport.
What happened?
Well, here's the other thing. Okay. Something happened to me like that was bad, and I don't even want to talk about it. Hold on, let me message you.
Okay. Was it? No.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
I don't even know if I want to say this because it would become like a huge clip of like what somebody did to me. I don't want to say it. Like it was crazy. And I'm fine. I'm totally okay. But
can you type a little bit more details of what happened?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, chat. I'm just baffled by this.
No, guys, please. It's not a big deal, but like it really irritates me. Like it's fucking
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? I'm totally fine, by the way, but
Yeah.
still, like
No,
that happened in front of their face, and all things considered, they were like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? You see why I'm upset?
Well, I mean, you're fresh off the shirt too. You're emotionally drained.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, look, not a big deal, but I can't share it. It's actually like something that I don't feel comfortable sharing because I don't want people to. I don't want people to like. I don't want that attention for this particular thing.
Right.
But yeah.
So where does it stand now?
I'm in like I'm going like scorched earth. Like I'm shaking in anger. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like shaking in anger from it.
Do you think you will eventually get your flight comped?
Yes, I will not stop. Let's sidebar here real quick.
I will not stop.
Let's sidebar here. This is what frustrates me, okay? This is what frustrates me about leftists, okay? Leftists are all anti-corporation.
Yes.
But when you have me who goes after every penny that I spend on a corporation and gets every penny back on value,
yes,
right, of a corporation, all of a sudden I'm a Karen.
So you want them to acknowledge you as the hero that you are?
Yes. I am a leftist. This is a leftist behavior, okay? Because like, look, at no point, every time I talk to somebody about an issue, I always tell them, I understand this is out of your control.
Yes.
I always let them know that because you should not go to like an employee that has no control over the situation and yell at them ever.
So what did the manager say? The highest bar of authority. What did they say to you? Can't do it.
Oh, it was like not even a human being when I talked to them on the phone. It was crazy.
What do you mean?
It was like they were so cold to me. I even asked them if they were human at a certain point. I was like, "Are you human?" They were so mean to me. I was like, "Are you human?"
What did they do that was so mean?
They just cold. I don't know how to describe it. Cold as ice.
Oh my God.
Like no respect. When you're trying to tell and I will back me up on this. Like when you're trying to tell them about a situation like that, a little empathy would be appreciated.
Well, cold, they don't want to give up the game too.
Yeah, of course.
They don't want to admit that they fucked you. Because then they might have to comp everybody else.
That's true. But what I'm saying is, chat, airlines in general, like they fuck so many people and they just get away. So many companies get away with so much shit. They fuck so many people. Companies deliberately make it difficult to file grievances to get your money back on certain things, and it's fucking predatory. And there should be laws.
Austin, I need help visualizing the call.
Okay.
We're gonna do a little role play. I'll be Austin Show.
Okay.
You be the where am I calling?
I can't tell you. I don't want to blast them.
Okay.
I don't want to tell you where who it was.
1 second. We'll just.
Yep. Wait. You
Hello?
Want me to be hello? Are you Austin Show?
Yes, this is Austin Show. I'm calling regarding a flight that was canceled today, and I was hoping that I could clarify some things and potentially get some reimbursement.
Okay, sir. How can we help you?
Well,
you want me to be the person?
Yes, I want you to be the person. I want to see how they treated you.
Oh, let me review your case.
Okay.
I'm going to put you on a brief hold.
Okay.
All right, I'm back.
Okay.
Sir, we noticed this was for ATC delay. I'm sorry, we don't offer compensation. We're going to offer you $150.
Well, yes, but at Zulu, you announced this delay 12 hours prior.
Okay.
Well,
I didn't talk like this on the phone. I didn't have this information until now. I did an investigation.
Oh, you did an investigation after the call.
Well, yes, because I was not informed that they canceled the flight due to air traffic control.
Oh God, I wish I want you to do these calls live on stream from now on.
I found out. I think I'm gonna write a book. Okay, I'm gonna write a book. I'm gonna write a book on it.
On this single event.
No, just in general. Getting your worth.
I like it.
Getting your worth as a consumer.
To be honest, fuck making a book. Make a TikTok.
No, I'm sick and tired of it being called being a Karen, dude.
I didn't call it being a Karen.
But I see people in the chat like, people, you deserve to get what you're worth, and you can do so in a respectful way, right? If you pay for something, you deserve to get what you paid for.
Yeah.
I bought a flight. I expected the flight to depart at that time. It didn't happen, and they fucked me because they drugged me through the entire day without any other options and ditched me at the airport at midnight. I feel like there should be some repercussions for that.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm out of line. They fucked, and not just me, 100 and some other people.
They fucked the American people.
Were ditched in public, right? With no other fucking options. And they just said, good fucking luck. We're going to do, and then here's the other thing, Will. We're just going to put you on something against your will. What if that doesn't work for me? I signed up when I bought that ticket to be on that flight. And let me tell you something, Will. Things happen. Cancellations happen. I completely understand that. Don't get me wrong. But in a situation where you knew about the delay 12 hours prior and you made me go throughout the entire day, I would have booked another option and gotten myself home. And so would have all the other people. But they didn't have the opportunity to do so. Instead, it was midnight.
Yes.
Right? And Will, I have the fucking means to put myself in a hotel. What about some other people that can't do that? What are they going to fucking do? Sleep on the floor in the airport? The answer is fucking yes, and that's miserable. And people have to do this across the country all the fucking time because airlines will use this thing like, they'll be like, ATC delay, and as a passenger, you don't know what that means, and you just have to fucking accept it. And then you're like, oh my God, what can I do about this? And then you call, and there's a 2.5 hour fucking wait time only to get a hold of the fucking representative that has zero empathy for your situation. And they defer to this fucking stone cold, inhumane policy that you can't fight against. And what are you gonna do? Quit your job, like stop your life and stop working? You're fucking trapped. You don't have enough resources. You don't have enough money to, what are you gonna do? Sue them and get buried by a multi-billion-dollar corporation? I mean, come on. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. And for me, somebody personally, this is what drives me. I don't do this all the time. If somebody, look, I am Will, you've known me. I'm so nice to everybody. I love talking with like people that work. I'm like flight attendants, whatever. I don't want. I'm so nice to I love people. It's my favorite thing.
True.
Okay. I love people. I love talking to people. Whatever. I am so nice, right? My grievance is not with the fucking person that had to make the announcement, right?
Yes.
If somebody makes the announcement that the flight is canceled, fuck you for going up and yelling at them. It is not their fault, right? You need to climb the ladder until you get to somebody who can actually make a decision. Don't go fucking yell at the guy don't shoot the messenger for making that decision. Also, if there's a fucking storm, you can't get fucking mad. If there's a fucking tornado in Los Angeles, right? Or a hurricane, I'm not going to go bitch at the airline for canceling the flight, right? I don't go after things that are like there's a fucking weather. What the fuck are you going to do about that? Why am I going to complain? Oh my, I don't understand people who are like stuck in a snowstorm and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe such and such airline. It's like, motherfucker, you're in a blizzard. What do you want to do? You want them to take off? You know what I mean? What are you going to fucking do? I don't fight about shit like that. I fight about shit where you were deliberately like taken advantage of by a corporation. That's what I fight for.
Yeah.
So if you like go get a hotel, for example, right? And you don't get the room you paid for, I feel like that's reason to fight for it. Or, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's what I'm trying to say.
I agree with you. And you know what happened to me on Christmas.
What happened?
Oh, I told you this.
Tell the moment.
I got stranded in like I don't even know where I got stranded. Like Chicago. Chicago's where I got stranded. And they delayed a flight by 10 minutes and then they just canceled it.
Yeah.
Just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And it was brutal. And so I had to take an Uber from Chicago to Grand Rapids so I could be home with my family on Christmas.
And guess what? There was no recourse for it.
There was none. There was
because
none.
Guess what?
Oh,
Will,
yeah, wow,
you want to go
that's very
spend time
cool.
at Christmas
Neff headers.
with your family? It's the holidays. You don't want to spend time on the phone with an airline that doesn't give a fuck about you, right?
Yep.
And guess what's fucked up? The airline knows that. So they make it incredibly challenging. Oh my God, you need to fucking sir, we cannot help you. You need to fill out this document online that gives you a 1,500 word limit to receive a fucking callback within 36 days. You know what I mean? Who the fuck has time for that?
Yep.
Right? That's the issue. You paid for that Uber. It cost you more money, right? I believe that if you're a company providing a service, you have an obligation to your customers. If you fuck them out of something, you should take care of them. That's my belief.
Yeah.
Right?
Agreed.
So like I get upset, like I'm just like legitimately fired up. I get legit fired up like when people call me a Karen. Karen to me is like somebody that just like fucking yelling at a waiter because they fucking overcooked their steak or some shit.
Right.
I would never do that shit. I don't do that shit. Right? Maybe I've sent it back before, but
yes, you just want to get what you pay for.
Yeah, but I would never yell at a waiter for like an overcooked steak. You want be the waiter. Be the waiter.
We're role playing this.
Be the waiter. Let's say I'm at a really expensive steakhouse.
Yes.
I bought like a steak. And
okay, I'll be the waiter. I'll be
ready?
the waiter.
Okay.
Hello.
Me?
Yes.
Excuse me. Hey, look, this is totally not your fault, and I'm so sorry.
Oh,
but
yes.
I got the steak medium.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
And it's just a little overcooked, and it's totally not your fault, and I'm so sorry. Would you mind, please? Would it be okay if
yes,
would it be okay?
I'll bring it back to the chef. Hold on.
Thank
one
you
moment.
so much, and it's not your fault, right?
Oh, I've spoken with the chef.
Yeah.
He says this is the medium cook here.
Now you're throwing a wrench in the situation, Will.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is just what the chef has said.
Look, respect.
Can I get another Mai Tai for the tiny twink that you're with?
Yes, we will take one more Mai Tai.
Yes.
But, sir, with all due respect, and I know it's not your fault you spoke to the chef.
Okay.
Can I speak to the manager, please?
You may. Hang on, let me go get him.
Thank you.
Hello, I am the manager. What can I help you with?
Sir, this steak is clearly cooked well done.
Oh, sacre bleu.